Hey there, welcome to Visionary Yoga TV. My name is Mariko Hirakawa, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm coming to you from the beautiful Riviera Maya, Mexico. And today's sequence is for those days when you just want a quick opening of the body, you don't have a lot of time. So we're gonna flow through this and just open to grace. Let's come to a standing position at the head of your mat and have your feet parallel. Let's draw the core up, squeeze your legs to the midline, and let's take a big shrug of the shoulders to open up your heart and find that core. Gather your hands to prayer, and just think of your sankalpa, your intention for not just this session, but your whole day. And just put that sankalpa, your intention for this day, in the palm of your hand, and let's send it out into the ether, into the universe, and just receive grace, open to grace. And then as you exhale, whip your right arm up in eagle arms, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, come to chair pose. So we're gonna inhale, lift your heels, waking up the heels and the toes. Exhale, drape it down. Inhale, bend your knees, chair, and lift from the core. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, Utkatasana, rise, steady. As you exhale, let's hang, release your neck, unwrap your arms. Step to your plank, and let's move it back, move it forward. And let's exhale, bring your knees, heart, chin to the earth. Take it to a cobra or your upward dog, if you're ready for it. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to the highest half toe and tread. Emphasizing really stretching the underside of your toes. And let's also tip it over to one side for a nice side stretch. Half toe and tip it to the left. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Let's let the right leg stroke the sky, Ekapada. We'll do 3 parkour plank. Bring your right knee to the left shoulder, cross. Inhale, leg up, knee to the nose. Inhale, leg up. Take your right knee to the right upper arm and pause. Lift, lift, lift. Let's let your foot land outside your pinky finger. Back leg stay straight as you melt the hips down for lizard pose. Arch and cat-cow over lizard legs. Deep breath in. Open the heart to receive. Exhale to round. Let's pause in the third one. Circle the right arm all the way overhead. And then let the back knee ease down on the mat. Maybe catch the little toe side of your back foot. Open your chest to the sky. Breathe 1. Lift the heart. Move your pelvis forward and down. Stretching that iliac psoas, hip flexor, quad. And let's also now, releasing the leg, turn 45 degrees away from your right foot. You can use your left hand as a weight-bearing hand and reach as far as you can. Sink your hips. And maybe you raise your back knee to amp this up a little bit more. Breathe 1, breathe 2, and surrender. Let's gaze forward and let the left foot step to the left side of your mat, Malasana. Gather your prayer. So we're going to take the left hand down, swivel on your toes, and turn the heels out for a narrow prasarita. Twist, wrap the right arm back, take your left hand over to the right ankle, and lean the heart back. Go for a straighter leg, slowly, lifting the arches of the feet. Inhale, liberate the right arm. Exhale, cross over and catch the opposite ankle. Let's drop your head. Pulse. Let's intertwine forearms, bend your knees, and roll it up. And taking your heart and arms to the sky, shuffle your feet underneath you. And let's take it right to the second side. Chair pose. Let's burst the arms open. Let's gather your hands back at the heart. Second side. Reach from your heart's intent out. Inhale, open to grace. Pause to receive. Left arm on top, eagle arms. Push down to rise, and let's sink your hips into chair. Heels up, inhale. Lift to lower. Engage the core. Try to control the lowering of your heels. Last time. Heels down and drape. Feel the weight of the skull pressing into your palms and forearms to open the back of the heart more. Unwrapping arms. And if you're ready for it, you can jump back or step, your choice. Good. This time, let's do chaturanga, halfway down. Cobra or upward dog. Pull the heart through. Adho Mukha, down dog. Raise your left leg. You can tilt your hips, go for down dog split as you squeeze the right heel down. 3-part core plank. Left knee to the right upper arm. Inhale. Knee to your nose, drop your head to meet it. Ekapada. Left knee to left shoulder and pause. Lift like crazy. And let's float your left foot outside your left hand. Let's come to fingertips or put the block under your hands if you got. And cat-cow. We try to keep the back leg as straight as possible. And curl in. Let Ujjayi breath dictate the rhythm of your cat-cows. And the third one down, let's circle the left arm up. Ease your hips forward, the knee down. And connect hand to foot. And if this is not feasible for you yet, maybe take your right hand up on that block or use the lasso of a towel. Peel the heart open. Breathe. Feel that resistance of pushing hand to foot, foot to hand. When you're ready, you're going to turn yourself away from your front leg at a 45-degree angle and reach. Feel the inner edge here. If you're ready, raise your back knee. Beaming through both the heel and your left fingertips. Let's walk it back in. Hop the right foot to the right edge of the mat for Malasana. Breathe, rocking side to side. Saying hello to your hips. Take your right fingertips in the center. Spin your heels to the outside of your mat. Left arm goes to the sky. Let's keep the knee bent so you can really elongate your spine and your neck. Wrap your arm behind. Take your right hand to the outer left shin or ankle and peel the heart open. Slowly, mindfully pull up your kneecaps, straightening your legs. Inhale, let the left arm go free. Cross it over and get a great stretch through the upper back, deltoids. Whenever your limbs kind of cross the midline, it's called decussation, it really helps to balance and integrate the hemispheres of the brain. And let's take your eagle arms, the symbol of integration. Roll all the way up. Shuffle your feet underneath you. This time, let's burst the arms open. Interlace your hands on your back for the second round. Open your heart. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Relax your neck. Bend your knees if you need. When you're ready, fingers line up with toes. Vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Adho Mukha. Downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Relax the face. And this time, let's take your right leg to the sky and send your right knee to the left shoulder and hold once. Take your leg up. One more time. Take your right knee to the left shoulder, pause, and let's scoot your front foot to the left side. Place it on the floor outside your mat and turn to the right, getting a great IT band stretch. Now, bring your knee to your nose, core strong, and let's open the knee to the right, hold. You go to the side edge of your left foot for side plank variation, and maybe step the foot behind you for a wild thing. Inhale, open your chest. Using your core, let's let the right foot jump rope over your left leg and stretch both arms forward. Cactus the arms once. Inhale. Exhale, open. reach, and cactus. This time, cactus and upright. Interlace your hands behind your back. Let's keep the back heel lifted for a little bit more challenge. High lunge, interlaced hands. Try to keep the heel up as you take your humble warrior, not from warrior one, but from high lunge. Relax your neck. Let's inhale, let both arms rise. Now let's go to warrior two, stabilize. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. We're going to dance the warrior. We're going to let the arm come in front of the face. Perch the right forearm on the thigh. Parshvakonasana. Come in front of the face. Inhale. Come in grace. Brush the face. Graceful dance. The dancing warrior. This time let's reverse. Build a little momentum. Ardha Chandrasana. Push off your foot and find that one-legged shape. Reach to the heel. Let the left arm open. This is an open twist. You're twisting from your right to your left, even though it doesn't look like a twist. Breathe. And from here, let's find your balance for a moment. And let's bring your feet together underneath you for chair. Inhale. And now take your left arm to the right outer knee. Bring your hands to touch. Revolve from your left to right. Breathe one. Roll the heart open. Breathe two. Sit even deeper. And see if you can keep the opposition of left arm to right shin. Let the left heel peel off the ground. And step, 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 or one big step to your lunge. You can keep the arms as they are, or take a bind. Your choice. Let's continue to focus on the breath and sustaining steady balance. And when you're ready, we take your left hand inside the foot, and let's let the right foot turn out. And let's take what I call Saraswati, right arm overhead. Lift and lengthen. As you exhale, sweep your arm across, getting a nice IT band stretch. Rise, inhale. Exhale, slice across. Lift, inhale. Exhale, slice across. Last inhale. This time we're going to sit all the way down, crossing thigh over thigh, knee over knee. And this is like a half Gomukh Asana. You can grab your foot, use a strap if you need, and hold for 5 breaths. Breathe one. Breathe two. Breathe three. Relax the face. Keep the neck long. Taking a moment to get in touch with the power of awareness. Let's come back in the same way we came into it. So right foot should be able to press the ground. Come back up. And let's come to side plank. Float to plank. Tree pose, if you got it. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Take your left leg to the sky, Ekapada, and tap the right upper arm once. Cross, leg up, inhale. Second time, pause. See if you can keep the foot floating for a sec, and then place it down. Let's wind it up in the opposite direction. So when you unwind, there's this expansion, radiate through the heels, lift through the core. Exhale, palms touch the floor. Left knee comes to your nose. We're going to open the knee and then flip it over to your wild thing. Lift out of your right wrist. Stretch it all out. Expansion with core support. Let's let the left leg jump up over the right leg. Take your left foot next to your right hand. Land in your lunge. Cactus. Inhale, length. Exhale, cactus. Use these movements to get stabilized, to connect with your core. Let's take your cactus upright. You can bend your back knee for a moment as you interlace, and then re-extend. Powerful base. Lift the heart. And let's keep the core strong. So you can really let your head go with a core support. Breathe one. Breathe two. Breathe 3. Slow momentum takes you back up, high lunge. Open it up, warrior 2 as you ground the back foot. Let's dance the warrior. Inhale. Let the arm graze your face. Breathing in, graze the face. Come in, light. Exhale. Come in, abundance. Exhale. Come in, grace. Let's take your right hand on the right hip. Pause. Just visualize the shape you're going into. Right? Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Reach out, set your vision, go for it, and flex the lifted foot. Find this horizontal axis, and then we spiral from the bottom rib to the sky. Breathe 1. Maybe we take your left hand to your heart. Breathe 2. Breathe 3. Bring your feet together. Core strong. Chair pose. Let's make sure your knees are lined up. The core is strong. Drop your hips as low as possible. So your weight is on the heels. Right? Left thumb on the hip. Inhale. Cut the right armpit across the left knee. Find that twist. So notice how the right knee wants to go forward here. Let's try to cut that right hip back so you can twist from a square base. If you're ready, let's try shifting the weight to the left foot. It's a subtle but definite one. Right heel lifts, step, step, or one big step. Lengthen to open. Inhale. Revolve from that lower part of your right back and your belly. Deep detox. If you're binding it, go for it. When you're ready to exit out of this one, we take the right hand inside the foot. We turn the left toes out, take the right foot on its little toes edge. Saraswati. Keep the bottom leg straight as you sweep your hips down. Inhale. Arms sweep across space. Left arm, it's like clearing a countertop. Inhale, rise. Last time, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. This time, let's take an easy sit down. Face the back of your mat, both arms to the sky. So you do have to round your spine to stretch your lower back. You can have your hands on the floor and just walk forward, or use a strap, get a traction. Deep breaths. Relax your neck. Collarbones broad. Becoming the witness, stepping back. And when you're coming out, let's lengthen your way and place your hand to the original place. Put the left sole of the foot down, come back up to the original side plank modified. Try taking your left foot to the inner thigh or take a normal plank, normal side plank. Breathe. Whether you have your feet together or your left foot on the right inner thigh, let's float to plank. Vinyasa. Release the leg, up dog. Adho Mukha. Deep breath in, long breath out. Ujjayi breath. Okay, heels high, bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, let's hop into your hands. Offer. Let's bend your knees for Pada Hastasana. Right palm, your hasta under your pada. Getting the nervous system connection. Reach your wrist forward, elongate your neck. Exhale, duck your head down. Feel like a human 0, which sounds negative, but I don't mean it in a negative way, right? 0 is the infinite. You're connecting the nerve endings of the palms and the soles. Breathing into infinity. Feeling that absolute connection from the ends of your body to the very depth of your being, integrating into wholeness. As you inhale, reach your heart forward. Bend your knees, take one hand on your hip crease, both hands on your hip crease. Lift from your heart, come all the way up to stand. Let's heel toe the feet together, both arms to the sky. Squeezing your heels in, rise to half toe. Keep the heels steady. Let's start for crow pose. Hey, keep your core strong. Place your hands on the floor. Get your knees as close as possible to your armpits. Squeeze the knees in. Pitch forward. Let one foot point. Bring it up to the hip. The other foot points. Steady one. Gaze into a drushti. Steady two. Squeeze into the midline like crazy. Lifting, lifting, lifting. When you're ready to shoot back, push off your upper arms. Pitch forward, chaturanga, upward dog. Let's go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's rise to half toe, glide to your plank. Chaturanga all the way to the floor. Let's take a moment to pranam. Unifying your energy. And from pranam, let's take everything up. Shalabhasana. Cactus again. Stream your hands back. Rise, inhale. Ungripping the buttocks as best you can. And start bending your knee. Flex your feet. You can reach your hands in the direction of. If you're able to catch your feet, and go for bow dhanurasana. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze your thighs in. Open your toes. And let's kick out the right foot and flip it over to your right side. It's a weird one, but it really helps to deepen the back bend on both sides. Kick your left foot into your hand. Feel that left pectoral stretch. If you want a deeper experience, you can hold the big toe side of your foot and you feel that left chest stretch deepen more. I let the left foot kick up to the sky. Use your core and come back to center. Switch it over onto your left side. Again, you can change the clasp so you're holding the big toe side. Breathe and notice how your nostril breathing changes. Now you're breathing in and out through the right nostril as you lie on your left side. This is a fire, metabolism, digestion in your body. Kick your foot into your hand, come back to center. Kick up both feet for a moment. And let's turn your head to the right. Squeeze your heels into your glutes. And get a nice quad stretch. Bekasana, frog pose. And then release your legs, stretch your left arm long, and flip it up over into your side, over into your back, and take an elegant, wiggly transition back to the center of your mat. Let's bend your knees, and just give yourself a huge embrace. Right arm on top. See if you can grab the opposite inner blades and pull them apart. And relax, breathe. Just reorienting to this new dimension, having your back on the mat, looking up. Let's release your arms, elbows flush by your waistline, separate your knees, and walk your heels as close to the sitting bones as you can. And it's really helpful to squeeze your knees into an invisible block. So hug the midline, push into the floor, and actually lift your upper back off the ground and almost pinch your shoulder blades together. From this starting position, let's lift up into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So here you can interlace your hands, rock side to side, or take your palms up and step your heels onto your hands and increase the bow shape by lifting your heart and your hips even more. Breathe your Ujjayi breaths. And when you feel complete, step off your hands, come down vertebra by vertebra. Good. Let's catch the elbows overhead and take a couple of windshield wipers, right and left. Freeing up the hips and the lower back. And now let's try if you got it in you, the full wheel. Now, if you choose not to do the wheel, that's totally fine. You might want to place a block under your pelvis or just simply stretch your legs up for a more restorative option. So if that's you, please embrace your choice, trust it. If you're going for the full wheel, return your fingertips towards your collarbones and actually slide them almost under your collarbones. Let your elbows squeeze the temples. Again, your heels are flush by your sit bones. Squeeze the midline with both your elbows and your knees. And 1, 2, 3, let's come to the crown of the head. 1, 2, 3, crown of the head down. Squeeze your elbows in, collarbones lift away from the ears, and let's lift straight up like an elevator. Keep your toes pointing inwards almost try to pigeon toe your feet. Open your heart. Trying to get the most of the bend happen in your upper back. Press through your heart. Working your legs in every back bend saves your lower back. Breathe. Listen for the peak. And if you're ready to come out of it, let's bring your chin to chest, upper back, right back of the head, neck, upper back, all the way down. Good. You can take your right ankle and the left knee. If you need a little wrist release, give that to yourself. Let's take your eye of the needle pose, flex your foot, and push your right elbow against your right inner knee. It's a wonderful counter pose for your back bends. Back bends have a way of stimulating a sympathetic nervous system. So the challenge, as you grow in your practice, you want to remind yourself to keep your breath deep and steady so you stay in your parasympathetic nervous system. And let's unfold your left leg and grab hold of the right calf and ankle from underneath. And you're going to take a reclining pigeon pose. Rock your right leg side to side. And we're going to use your core and bring your forehead towards your heel. Drop your shoulders. Let's put it all in the core. And then as you go down, switch your hands. So your left hand is holding the right outer foot. And let the right arm open. Now take a twist, keeping your bottom leg long. And the right leg can either extend, or if the hamstring stretch is not there yet, take your hand to the knee and take this version. Wherever you are, we try to get the right shoulder blade pinned towards the mat. And now come back to eagle legs. Right thigh on top of the left, Garudasana legs. And now eagle arms, left arm on top. Make your shins and forearms parallel to the ceiling. And as you inhale, let's reach them apart. As you exhale, curl up, meeting in the midline. So think of bringing your legs up to your elbows more. This is harder work. So your elbows can stay relatively still as your legs try to come up to meet your elbows. Exhale, relax neck. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, let's go to 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Let's unwrap in happy baby. Other side. So let's put your right foot on the floor, left ankle on the right knee, and clasp behind your right thigh. Always flex both feet here. It helps to really open that left hip more to protect your knee as well. Try to square the hips. Let the collarbones, trapezius subside down away from the ears. Unfold your right leg to the sky and catch under your left calf and your shin. And let's beam the right leg all the way down. Try to get the back of the thigh on the mat. You can rock this left leg side to side. This is your reclining pigeon. Take a deep breath. Bring your forehead to the heel, heel to the third eye. Hold 1, hold 2, And drop all the tension in your jaws, neck, shoulders. And as you come down, let's take your right hand on the left outer foot and release your left arm to the side. So if you're doing straight leg across, you can extend through the left heel and reach. And if you want to keep this left leg bent, you take your right hand on the knee, and actually this is a slightly deeper twist, right? So wherever you are, own it, trust it, and breathe. Enter deep into your chosen version of the asana and discover the inner witness. Because asanas are just a tool at the end of the day. When you come out of it, let's take your left thigh on top of the right, Garudasana legs. If you're able to hook the ankle, great. If not, you can keep them unhooked. Right arm wraps on top, eagle arms. Raise your forearms and your shins. Make them parallel to the ceiling. Take a deep inhale and let them separate. Exhale. Lift the knees to your elbows. Ujjayi breaths. 2, inhale, and 3, and 4. Building that fire. 6. And 9, and 10. Unwrap for happy baby. If you want to take it a little bit more, you can take your hands on the inner calf, inner ankle, and stretch your legs straight. Reclining Upavishta Konasana. Let the weight of the legs stretch your inner thighs. Smile into the inner thighs and hips. Breathe 1. Breathe 2. Breathe 3. Let's use your hands to gather your knees together. 1, 2, 3. Curl up into Uppanasana. And let's release into Shavasana. Turn your palms to the sky. Wrap your shoulder blades under. Deep breaths in. Exhale, completely surrender. As you breathe in, feel that breath touch the innermost dimension of consciousness within you. As you exhale, feel for the place where the exhalation merges into nothingness. Just meditate on your breath for a few moments. Let's attain an unshakable deep calm and wear it like an armor as we step into our day. When you're ready, let the palms find each other like 2 magnets. Highlight the Ajna chakra, the third eye space. Let's take a deep breath, drawing the light from the soles all the way to this point into the crown of the head. Exhale, cleansing light. Breathing in. Exhale, cleansing breath. Last. Now, these quiet moments at the end of practice seem like not significant, but these are transitional moments. This is when you can really take that awareness with you into your waking consciousness. So let's be awake, right, as we shift into fetal position. As you come up to an upright sitting asana, let's draw the energy up into your heart. And again, open to grace. Open to this creative energy of the universe. And just feel your wonderful, unique part in this play. Take your arms up, inhale. Open to receive. receive abundance, blessings, support, wealth and health. Receive it and bring your thumbs all the way down to your heart. And honor your practice. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. With great love and respect, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today. I wish you a blessed day.